Happy 4th of July to you. 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 Happy 4th of July, everybody. What's up? It's me, your boy. It's Hector Diaz. Of course, you know that by now. What am I trying to do? Why am I talking like this? Usually I don't talk like this all the time. This is like my recording voice, where I don't know, I sort of almost elevate my tone almost just to match the energy that I want to put out there. But anyways, what's up, guys? It's July 5th, so even though I'm singing Happy 4th of July, just wanted to wish you guys a happy 4th of July. Anyways, after that, hope you guys got your drinks in. Hope you guys got your fireworks. I know I got mine in. I tell you, I'm not really a big drinker. I don't really like drinking occasionally, only when I'm with people, obviously. But when it comes to like everyday use, I rarely have anything in my hand. I mean, I don't even go out to the liquor stores to buy much. It's usually just whenever I go grocery shopping at like the Safeway down the street, just pick up a few bottles here and there. Whenever people come over, just bust those out. But I do like the way drinking makes me feel. It I'm a very for those of you who know me, I'm like a very nervous person. I'm very anxious. So whenever I'm around like social interactions, I don't necessarily do too well to participate in that, just because people, or at least it all comes from internal. So like I think I'm pretty weird, and the fact that I think that I'm weird, and from the experiences that people think, or from the experiences that I had with other people when they try to tell you that you're weird, it's never been a good sort of thing to happen to you. So growing up, I just always had that kind of mentality, when really I should have just been like, this is me. I am who I am. If you got a problem with it, then just fuck off. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I do know. That's look at me. I'm all over the place. Sometimes my mind just rattles off, and a lot of the times whenever I say things, it's usually just because of pure impulse, or you know what I mean, like things like that, like cliches, like phrases like, you know what I mean, or I don't know. I always say I don't know at the end of the sentence, and I should really stop saying that, because no one really does know. Only you know yourself. I'm trying to be like a mentor and shit like that. I don't know if this is working. I should probably change the subject. But I mean, just so y'all know, that's something that I'm kind of dealing with, and that's why I'm doing these little recordings, just so I can get over that habit, and to just to give myself a little confidence boost. And it's also nice to hear from other people that listen to this, like my old coworker. I'm not gonna say too much, but yeah, she messaged me about it. She's like, "Hey, I listened to it," and such a nice surprise to hear from, someone who really cares about you, just genuinely wants to hear what you want to say, and I don't know, I just I really like that about this, what I'm doing. So I'm keeping up with it, keeping up with my routine, the goals that I have set for my pathway. Doing a lot of MMA, boxing, training, and writing down some comedy jokes, and just getting out of my shell, just to see what kind of person I really am, and just to get rid of all this little like hold back negativity that I got going on inside. Like every time you're about to do something, like even with this fucking recording, like it's I get anxious, and I don't know why. Like there's no one here. I'm literally at my apartment, and no one is in this apartment, but yet I'm anxious. I think it's just because the fact that I'm going to put that out there, and I think I'm scared of feedback, that it's just going to change me. And really, nothing's really fazed me yet. After I've set this in motion. So, and to be honest, I care about feedback, but when it comes to people just being stupid with the feedback, I do tend to just brush it off, and just still do me. You know what I mean? I admire people like that who can just be, real like at any time. No one holds them back. No one tells them how to act, and that's basically what I aspire to be. So this is me working on it. Y'all are gonna have to stick through it while it's gonna be a bumpy road with me here. Sorry, got my mineral cocktail here. So I fucked up. Hate to admit it, but I fucked up. I recorded. I recorded like a second episode to this, but I never actually uploaded it. I recorded it on Monday, and sad to say, but I think that episode or that entry will just probably be tucked away as a lost entry, just because whenever I upload these, I like to post what I drew on as like the thumbnail for these entries, and the picture that I was drawing was taking a whole lot longer than what I had anticipated it to be. So just because of that, I had to hold back the upload on the Monday one, and then eventually it just got too late, and most of the stuff that I talked about on there is just kind of outdated now. So that's just gonna be tossed away. So I fucked up there on my part. It was just a busy week. 4th of July, with 4th of July being on yesterday, and my parents coming into town, like there wasn't really much space for me to actually like commit to working on these little projects I got going on. And so I had to take a little breather or break from that, just to hang out with the parents. Excuse me. Just because they, obviously you gotta hang out with the parents when the holidays come by. And it's always a blast when they're here. I noticed that since I've been away from my parents, I've noticed that like that, what do you call it? Like love when you're far away, or love is stronger when the what is it? God, I forget how the saying goes. Let me look this up. I got the computer here right next to me. I can just easily. How does that saying go? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. That's the one. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and out of sight, out of mind are two common sayings we associate with romance that has been forced apart by distance. So, based off of that, like so basically, like the absence of the people that you care about, you start thinking about them more and more. You start noticing that they're not there. Like, wow, I actually I miss having conversations with my mom in the kitchen about just random things. And my dad too. My dad. Okay, so my dad has a really strong accent, and it's kind of hard to communicate with him about things, because sometimes he won't understand some of the things that you mean to say, and he'll take it out of context. But sometimes, and other times, whenever he's trying to give you a point, I don't think he knows how to get his point across exactly either. But my dad, he's a very hard worker, and I appreciate everything that both my parents, everything that they've done just to help to get me and Iman over here in Colorado, just to follow our passions. And the only thing I can do to make them proud of me is to do the best that I can. This is nothing new here, what I'm saying. I'm sure everyone here, but it's nice to hear every once in a while, because people do forget. You just have to do what you love doing. I mean, do what you love doing, and then dedicate yourself to doing it all the time. It basically turns into work, but eventually that work just becomes ritual. Do you get what I mean? Like, you have to do this thing in order to make your day go by feeling productive. or good in any way. I guess that's why people work out in the mornings, just to get that. It's also just a good stress reliever, and the fact that you put on all that work to get the exercise that you wanted in, after a while, at the end of the day, you're gonna feel good about yourself because you did that challenge all by yourself. That was just you. You didn't really have any help involved, and that's the greatest feeling ever. Kind of like when you make a pancake for the second time. The first pancake I always make is always crap. And then whenever I make a second pancake, it turns out to be the best. So repetition, the first time is gonna look bad. Second time, you're gonna see some progress. So there's that. There's my little life lesson for you guys. I'm sorry. No, let me finish this. Ooh. God. This little mineral cocktail that I make every morning, I mix hot water with Himalayan sea salt and with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and some lemon juice, some lemon wedges. Squeeze a little lemon wedge in that. Then mix it all together, and that's my mineral water. And it's a very good wake me up. I recommend you guys trying it, even though it might taste like crap. But it's pretty good. Like it's the taste isn't that bad. It's just like whenever you're drinking water and it looks like water, you expect it to taste like water. But when it starts like tasting like something else, that's when you're just like, nah, man, that's not good. It doesn't taste like water, bro. Or like watered down soda. Like all that fizz is gone. You hate watered down soda, cause like the stuff that makes it a soda is like not there anymore. So like whatever it is just kind of tastes like crap, or it's not that fun. And like with this, it's just like there's like a hint of juice there, but it's like not really water. So it almost feels like it's like messing up the little water tasting like nothing thing, and like now water is tasting like something. I'm like, wow, geez, I can't do this. But like it gets better. I recommend it. I don't do it too often either. It's just 1 cup, anyways. But what else I got going on? Okay, so I finished Red Hood. Finally, I'm about to post that as my thumbnail for this audio. Let me know what you guys think on that. It's just an outline, but that is okay. So in my last episode, I did mention that I am gonna make I'm gonna make a habit of drawing or sketching two items to sort of practice from. And then what I mean by items, I mean like pictures or like things that I see. So like just to sketch whatever I see, two things, and then to sketch whatever it is that comes from my imagination. So 2 things from what I see and 1 thing from what's inside. Whatever it is I'm thinking about, or what kind of message that I'm trying to bring out. Okay, so this thing, I started this little chat here to sort of bounce back ideas for jokes and like things that I'm writing to sort of get feedback. But like I noticed that whenever I'm doing these chats, it almost seems like it's informative, not necessarily a comedy or entertainment. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, but we'll see where it takes me. I'm gonna try to be entertaining. But like I run out of things to talk about, and this is off the cuff too. So it's not like I'm preparing a comedy for you guys. Anyways, I'm just kind of letting you know what's happening. Let's see. I'm on YouTube right now. I'm looking at my recommended videos I got. This is how you know I'm a bum. So like the recommended videos I got going on that I have for me that YouTube recommends is the Hearthstone Kripparrian Jungle Moodkin nerfed. Next after that is the Keyblade first official Keyblade. What is it? Krillin. What? Oh, this is Team 4-star. Let me see this. Krillin jerks off to Bulma. from Dragon Ball Z. I gotta watch this. Hang on. Oh wait, maybe I can't have this in the background. Oh, that's on YouTube. So if y'all want to look up that, Krillin jerks off to Bulma. That's a Team 4-star. It's not an actual thing. He doesn't actually jerk off. I'm pretty sure it's just like an audio or like a dialogue thing. I run out of things to talk about pretty quick. I need to slow down too. I notice I talk pretty fast whenever it comes out. I think it's just because these things are 20 minutes, so I'm trying to get out as much as I can before it ends. Let's see. I'm getting a bunch of Naruto recommendations. Has anyone seen the new Boruto series? I haven't necessarily started it, and I kind of don't want to, but I want to see if anyone out there might want to convince me that it's a good show. I just don't see it. What else? What else? Injustice 2. I'm a beast at Robin and Injustice 2. So if whoever has a PS4 and has Injustice 2 and wants to get their ass whooped by Robin, let me know, son. Alright, hit me up in the comments, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, Snapchat. Just let me know. Let me know you want to get your ass handed to. You see how my black voice just came out whenever I talk about fighting? When I talk about fighting games. Anything funny happen? Oh, I do want to like the drinking. I drank for like the first time in a while last night for 4th of July, and I get that. I didn't necessarily get drunk, but I got this fucking pain in my like my throat area. Like every time I would burp, it was like really like this burning sensation that happened like behind that like my Adam's apple area. And it just hurt. I like it was the worst feeling ever, and like I was a little buzzed. I'm not gonna lie, and I was pretty lit, but I wasn't drunk, and every time I burped, I felt like the alcohol was just kind of crawling up the. I don't know, like my body. It was a weird response to it. So I don't know if it might be the grape juice, because I don't really respond too well with like sugary drinks. Or maybe it might be the vodka, because I don't necessarily like the taste of vodka, but like I'll drink it if it's there. But I might be reacting negatively to the vodka, so who knows. More of like a beer drinker, or I love ciders. Ciders are like my go-to thing. If y'all have like Angry Orchard or like Strongbow, something like that, I'll drink the shit out of those. Those are my favorite. Ciders are a beast. I hate people who. Well, I don't hate people. I hate like just beer, the taste of beer. But I'll go for like a Heineken or like a Dos Equis. But just that wheat beer, like I don't understand why people are into it. I don't. It's such a poor taste. Like, you're drinking like Smirnoff, so you're a pussy. So like it doesn't taste enough like shit because you're not man enough. I hate that that culture. The beer tastes like shit. I'm not fucking drinking it. I'm drinking the cider. Because the cider is apple. Apples are sweet. I like the taste of apples because they're sweet. Wheat is good. Like the bread, I'll eat it. I'm not drinking that shit though, because it doesn't have any taste. What am I gonna taste? Ugh, I fucking hate it. I hate it. Like, God, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Look at me. I'm slurring over my words right now. Stumbling over my words, not slurring. I'm not drunk. Wow, it's been 19 minutes. Okay, one more minute and then okay, so I'm about to work for get out there to work for Hungry Buffs. Jesus Christ, Hungry Buffs, and make this money, get these bills paid. Bills have already been paid, but like I just want to make sure I got my payment ready like by the end of like 2 weeks. So like the rest of the weeks can be working for something else. What am I looking to purchase? I ran out of that good drug, you know what I'm saying? That weed that they got over here at Boulder, Colorado. So I need to start saving up for more of that, because I need to restock on that probably tomorrow. I think that's it. Yeah, that's 20 minutes. I'll end it right here. All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening. If you listened, if you want to hit me up, feel free to comment or leave me a like or message me, whatever it is. But any feedback from you guys is appreciated. And hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Happy 4th of July, and I'll talk to you guys next week on Monday. Peace.